the market came down, but it was only a 5-year phenomenon, and the S&P like only doubled. Okay, and yet when it went down, we deemed it a crisis. It was a mortgage crisis. This one is 15 years old. For the S&P, it's like a 9-fold advance from the 2009 low to the recent high, and an 18-fold advance over that 15 years for the NASDAQ 100. So there's no time comparison and there's no dimension comparison of this bubble to the prior ones. And to the extent that it was caused, highly likely, by monetary policy of central banks, not just ours, that created effectively false concepts, false decision elements. One major element in anybody's commitment to a business deal, to mortgage a new mortgage, build a new house, add to a factory, build highways in the state. All these commitments are based on certain factors, but one particular one is the cost of money. And if you're deluded into thinking the cost of money is free or next to free, then you made a mistake. And the error will be ripped open and exposed. And that process has begun. And that money will go elsewhere. And when the central banks try to panic and respond to that crisis, which will be a crisis, the data points that the Fed likes to claim they're looking at will suddenly go south quickly. That's the way it happens. They don't go south before the market goes down. The market goes down, then they really go south. Then the Fed has an excuse, the ECB, the BOJ, to go crazy again. Only this time, as was the case 2007 to 2011, or et cetera, in all these cases where gold was the alternative, gold was fueled by that monetary reaction. So it's a perfect setup, only this time it's much bigger, much more dynamic, and the consequences in the real world will be far noisier. That's our prediction.